Build Business 2021 RISE award sponsors: IMS, a Dodge and Data Analytics company; Deltec; Uninet; On Target Marketing and Communications; Tech Inc.; Walter P. Moore.
Please welcome your MC for the evening, Sarah Frazier.
SMPS, am I hungover? Absolutely not. But will I be drinking throughout this program? 100%. Oh, and we can ditch the masks, everybody. Masks off. America is open for business. All right, well, that's a different rant. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Look, everyone is back. How are we not doing this in person? I mean, I can't wait to see all your faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Maybe it's me. They won't bring me back in person. Anyway, look, SMPS, we have so much to get to. I can't wait. This is my third year hosting. I mean, it's beginning to feel like a marriage, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I mean, pretty soon I'm going to be lying to you. And instead of hiding the Amazon boxes, I'll be hiding your damn awards, you know, whatever. All right, I'm taking a sip of rosé, then we're getting started. Okay, get your glasses ready. Get your champagne ready. Get your Bud Light. Who is drinking Bud Light at SMPS? Okay, anyway. All right, we're moving forward. You guys know I am Sarah Frazier, your host. I also host the Sarah Frazier Show on podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere, amongst other things. I am super excited to be here and welcome you to the 2021 Evening of Excellence. This event is devoted to excellence in leadership, management, and contributions by SMPS chapters, industries, and professions. Many have devoted endless hours giving back to SMPS and the profession. Kudos to all of tonight's winners. First, we will honor the new fellows, move into the Striving for Excellence program, and end with the Society's highest honor, the Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award. I'm keeping this short and sweet because it's not about me. Are we sure, SMPS? Are we sure it's not about me? Okay, all right, fine. It's about you, of course. My God, it's about you and it's about SMPS. And every day, the Society's members are succeeding and giving back to the profession and the industry. There's a special group that we'll now honor, and that's the new class of fellows. To introduce them, here is SMPS Fellows Chair Bernice Bako.
It's an honor to be here for an evening of excellence to congratulate the 2021 SMPS Fellows. SMPS Fellows represent the highest level of experience and leadership in business development and marketing in the AEC industry. They serve SMPS as a resource, providing insight, ideas, programs, and mentoring for our members and the professional community. Before we honor them, I'd like to recognize all of our fellows. You are the ambassadors for the Society, its members, and our industries, and I thank every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's hear from the 2021 class of SMPS Fellows.
It's real important that I give back and that I help others and inspire others to become fellows or to become whatever they want to within their careers or within their firms. Even though I didn't have a fellow locally here to work with, I certainly have fellows that are friends all over the country and have reached out to them over the last few years about, here's what I've done. What do I need to do? How to write this up? And it's like a big family. And to say that you're, in the top 2% of a national organization in what you do, and that you're a fellow of that organization, that's a big deal. So I'm very proud of that.
Well, what does it mean to become a fellow? Well, I often joke that I had aspirations of becoming a fellow long before I should have. I was young and inexperienced. I didn't know much, but I knew I wanted to be that. Fast forward 20 plus years, and becoming a fellow is complete validation that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And in addition to mentoring and sharing my own experiences, it means I'm also part of the conversation around what's next. It truly is the highest honor that comes with a tremendous amount of responsibility, and I can't wait for the next chapter in the journey.
Becoming a fellow, it's not just the work that I've done, it's also the collaboration of hundreds of people that I've worked with throughout my career to make things happen, not only at the business level, but also within the society, and making things worthwhile for other people that are joining the industry, people that are already in the AEC world. And really, like, becoming a fellow, it's all about that. And how do we continue to progress the industry that we're in today and continue to elevate marketing and business development so that, we do have a seat at the table, that we are getting the education, the knowledge, all of the experiences that, I think make a fulfilled life and career into, things that people are really excited to be a part of.
It's not an honor you achieve and then you're done. It is an ongoing commitment to the society, to the members, to be of service, to be there to help the next generation find their pathway. And so again, that could look like how are we, what do we need to do from a programming perspective to remain relevant? What are we doing in terms of providing mentoring, in terms of simplifying the things that our volunteers are doing? So that's really, I think, the role of a fellow is to make sure that things are running smoothly and really carve the path for the next generation.
Becoming a fellow is not about me. It's about the elevation and proliferation of our profession and development of future leaders that will pick up the torch and drive it forward. Becoming a fellow is about legacy and impact. Fellows connect the future with the past and facilitate the continuous improvement of marketing and BD practices. I want to be a lasting resource to my local chapter who has never had a fellow. And I want to serve as that chapter champion and strengthen the overall connection with the society. As a fellow, my role is to provide a view for future marketing and BD leaders as to how they can elevate their own place in our world.
I was very fortunate to have had a number of SMPS fellows in my circle as we built our little chapter in Alaska. Our entire chapter benefited from their generosity, wisdom, and encouragement. I can hardly believe I've accomplished enough in my career to join this group, but now that I have achieved this recognition, I plan to pay it forward and give generously of my time and experience and hopefully show other marketers the potential in all they can be.
SMPS members are succeeding, and there's a special group that accomplished a significant milestone this past year by becoming a certified professional services marketer, also known as CPSM. Between September 2020 and July 12, 2021, these candidates earned their designation. Congrats to the 2020-2021 class of CPSMs.
Now it's time to give out the chapter awards. Okay, I am ready. I love a winner, everybody. This year, the chapter awards program is a bit different. It has a different name and will be in place of the traditional Striving for Excellence Awards, which I have heard will return next year. The 2021 Pivot and Focus Chapter Awards honor chapters that effectively managed their chapters while dealing with the impact of the pandemic and how they faced the challenges of 2020 by being creative and flexible. For Pivot and Focus, SMPS is focusing on the program year from September 2019 through August 2020. Throughout the 58 chapters in the US and Canada, the Society's volunteer leaders are committed to educating, connecting, and mentoring marketers and business developers in all the stages of their careers. On behalf of the SMPS community, thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you, thank you. And now let's recognize the winners. For Chapter Programs Awards, Educational Program Outstanding Award goes to SMPS Nashville for their Women of First program. Congratulations, Nashville! Nashville, who says that you're all about country music and bachelorette parties? I mean, my God, so much talent there. Receiving first place for Educational Program is SMPS Chapter Cincinnati for their live stream project tour, Ingalls Building. Next, we have special event category. Outstanding award going to SMPS Atlanta for their mega meeting. All right, Hotlanta! And first place for special event goes to SMPS Boston for their virtual awards gala Red Carpet Ready. Next up is our Chapter Communication Awards. For the social media category, we have an outstanding award going to, again, it's SMPS Boston, this time for their Make It Happen vlog series. And the first place award for social media goes to SMPS Ontario for their social media campaign. Let's hear it for the Canadians. Oh my gosh, Canada. Okay, your hockey, maple syrup, SMPS, like you slay. All right, I mean, Canada. Way to go, chapters. Congratulations to everybody. All right, now moving on. For this year's Pivot and Focus Awards for best chapters based on size, the winners are: first place, small chapter, goes to Inland Empire. There was a tie this year for first place, medium chapter, and the award goes to SMPS Central Pennsylvania and SMPS Nashville. Up next, we have outstanding large chapter. The award goes to SMPS Connecticut. And first place large chapter award goes to SMPS St. Louis. For outstanding extra large chapter, the award goes to SMPS Houston. And first place extra large chapter goes to SMPS Boston. And the grand prize chapter is, let's hear the drum roll. Get me the drum roll. Are you ready? It's SMPS Inland Empire. Congratulations, SMPS Inland Empire. It is time to hear from the chapter.
In a world of virtual conferences, virtual training, virtual coffee breaks, virtual happy hours, virtual networking, virtual client panels, virtual awards shows, and endless Zoom meetings, so many Zoom meetings, one chapter would rise from the ordinary and change the game of how to respond during a pandemic. This is the story of how one chapter turned the global pandemic into a springboard of achievement and surpassed their goals. Still the newest chapter to the SMPS universe, the Inland Empire Board's purpose at the start of the 2019 year was to build excitement through creativity and stellar programming, while helping the chapter rise out of its infancy of membership and attendance. After 2 strategic planning sessions, they established a model for excellence, which built on a breaking the mold mentality. They identified 3 areas of focus: regional awareness, boosting attendance, and membership growth. To this end, some key achievements included: first, collaborative programming in partnership with other local industry organizations. Established a partnership with a local university to sponsor the recruitment of new student members. Transition to virtual bi-weekly education programs within 1 month of the shutdown of in-person meetings that were free to all attendees. Increased program attendance by 384% through means of virtual programming. Held first members-only experience and mailed all members a wine and paint set when they were stuck at home. Flip the script on the chapter's annual meeting by creating a video where the chapter president and president-elect found a way to connect with people when human connection was taken away. They safely visited each board member with a social distancing barrier of inflatable T-Rex costumes. Broadened the chapter's reach with over 300 views of the annual meeting after the initial showing. SMPS-IE is a consistent leader in new ideas, creative approaches to programming, and finding ways to establish a personal connection with members and future members. Based on the successes of this grand prize-winning year, they are poised to experience significant growth in the years to come.
happy to be accepting this award on behalf of the Inland Empire chapter, the smallest and youngest chapter to ever capture the Grand Prize Award. It is hard to believe that this chapter was created from a chance encounter that I had with Maria Marzuki at a trade show in September of 2016. In fact, I am constantly in awe by the progress we have made since then. After that 10-minute conversation, we decided to work to bring an SMPS chapter to the Inland Empire. We started contacting headquarters, a board was formed, and in February of 2018, we were officially chartered as a chapter. In our first full year, we laid the foundation for a successful chapter through strong leadership, member engagement, and unique programming. For those efforts, we were selected as the first place winner in the Small Medium Chapter category for the Striving of Excellence Awards. As I took the reins for the 2019-2020 board year, the footprint was in place to go vertical with the theme Rise. The guiding principle, Rise Together, would become even more important in the months to come as we created a culture of positivity and inclusion that was embedded in every chapter decision, even during a pandemic. We can celebrate our accomplishments of programs that unify marketers and business developers, help elevate their position within their firm, and get them a seat among leadership. We have achieved so much, but I am most proud of how our board has worked together. Leilani Doherty, Maria Marzuki, Lori Sellers, Jeremy Richard, Stephanie Baruman, Anna Flores, Candace Velasco, Christine Horn, Beth George, and Amy Eisenberg. I owe you a debt of gratitude for your commitment to making the Inland Empire chapter a grand prize winner. Your experience and professionalism have made this a fun and exciting year. We might be small, but our chapter is mighty. With that, I will sign off with the same charge to action I did throughout my year. We all want to rise above the noise to elevate our profession, our brand, our voice, rise out of our comfort zone to create something new and powerful. So join SMPS Inland Empire as we think outside the box, find ways to lift each other up, and rise together.
Now to present the Chapter President of the Year Award, joining us from SMPS Atlanta, the 2020 Chapter President of the Year, Michelle Ersty.
Good evening. I'm thrilled to be here to announce the 2021 Chapter President of the Year. Actually, this year, for the first time ever, we have 2 winners. This prestigious award recognizes an SMPS chapter president who has demonstrated excellence in leadership while serving the chapter and its members. Now, it's my pleasure to announce the first winner whose commanding lead resulted in one of the most buzzworthy, profitable, and impactful years for the chapter. From SMPS New York, Catherine D. Mercurio, known to colleagues and peers as Cat. Despite tremendous obstacles during her leadership, Cat expanded the chapter's Westchester affiliate to service members within 5 additional counties, oversaw the creation of 2 new chapter committees, the Technology Task Force and Diversity and Inclusion, donated resources to benefit others, including COVID-19 first responders and a Build Business Scholarship, helped usher in 42 new and 187 renewed or reinstated members, and steered the chapter to a 14,000 plus profit in 2019-2020, equal to nearly 20% growth in combined assets over the year before. Kat is the ultimate example of a fearless leader who, through determination and dedication, left the chapter in a stronger position. Congratulations, Kat, on becoming the 2021 Chapter President of the Year. It's your turn to take the virtual stage.
I have a confession to make. This recognition is something that wasn't high on my priority list. The last year was insane. We all dealt with a lot, and focusing my time as president of SMPS New York was just one more burden to bear. With that confession out of the way, I'm here to say it feels damn great to be in this position. I'm so incredibly proud of the way my chapter's board of directors, our volunteers, our members, and sponsoring partners were able to fundamentally shift the way we do things, all with a little sparkle. I don't have a secret formula for success. What I found helped motivate my team the most was sharing a little sparkle. Call it magic, call it being a unicorn, adding a dash of positivity and sharing something successful from your life, whether it's SMPS, professional, or personal success, you gain the tools you need to practice confidence. Leadership requires confidence to make decisions, to advance agendas, and achieve goals. As leaders, we must believe in the sparkle that we hold. This was the challenge I gave to my board. The best part about having sparkle, even in the face of a huge disruption, is that we were able to navigate arguably what was the most challenging year of our chapter. My initial strategy of shift happens, which means being flexible and working nimbly, was quickly put to the test through canceled events and crippling member resources. However, through the network of SMPS, my peers in leadership in other chapters, and listening to my members, we didn't have to make blind decisions when it came to creating action. In fact, we decided to put on more events, many for free, and focused on listening to each other and fostering connections, though we were apart. Even if we had to let go of some grand aspirations, what we found was a stronger community of New Yorkers and New Jerseyans and Upstaters and Long Islanders. And that's SMPS Sparkle. It's marketing magic. I'm so proud of my chapter's board of directors for their flexibility to pivot so quickly, explore new technologies to connect us, and keep outreach going. To me, this recognition belongs to all of us. I'm excited for the future of SMPS New York and for my fellow chapters across the country. I hope you all take a moment to enjoy the rainbows we're experiencing now and celebrate with your team. Whatever your sparkle is, share it.
Now, it's my pleasure to announce the second winner who created an environment where learning, collaboration, and inclusion were at the forefront. From SMPS Connecticut, Nicole Peterson. With her strong leadership and vision, Nicole far exceeded her goals despite unexpected challenges. When the pandemic began, Nicole moved all upcoming events to virtual platforms, providing more programs while increasing attendance by 33%. Prior to the pandemic, Nicole helped execute the Win More Work Summit. The day-long summit helped develop networking, proposal, and business development skills for over 100 professionals and inspired several to join the chapter. She also led the development of new recruitment strategies, which resulted in a 90% retention rate, and served as an advisor to the sponsorship committee, helping them launch midterm check-ins. These check-ins resulted in nearly 10 repeat sponsors the following year. An excellent leader who kept enthusiasm high during the most challenging times, Nicole showcased her positive attitude and professionalism in every endeavor. Nicole, congratulations for being recognized as the 2021 Chapter President of the Year.
Wow, thank you so much, Michelle. I'm Nicole Peterson, Director of Marketing for Flowtech Inc. I am utterly honored and humbled for the recognition of Chapter President of the Year, and I'm very proud to represent SMPS Connecticut in such a positive way. When I started in the industry in 2013, my boss, Rich Harper, suggested that I join SMPS and get involved. I think I went a little overboard with my involvement, but I'm so grateful for his advice and support of the organization. My success would not have been possible had there not been a strong strategic plan in place, and I have my predecessor, Samantha Van Scoik, to thank for that, as well as my predecessor, Alicia Washington, for keeping the momentum going. I truly believe to be successful and achieve greatness, you need to have a plan and have everybody on board. Speaking of board, I could not have done this, and this would not have been possible without my amazing, talented board of directors, committee chairs, and chapter volunteers. They were always up to the challenge, try new things, brainstorm ideas, and we truly had synergy. A leader needs a strong team to achieve and accomplish greatness. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to thank my parents and my mother-in-law who helped with childcare so I could be present and work my magic. Without them, I would not have been able to be effective in my leadership. To my amazing husband, Brian, and wonderful son, Roman, you guys rock. Without your support, love, and understanding of my responsibilities, I could not have happily achieved this great honor. I love you so much. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the 2019-2020 chapter presidents for leading your chapters through such a tumultuous time. You guys should all be very proud. A special thanks to Rebecca Roy, Kat DiMercuccio, and Suzanne King of my neighboring chapters for your support and virtual happy hours. In closing, if you're debating running for chapter president, do it. The opportunity made me grow in so many ways, both as a person and a leader. It was an amazing experience, even through the pandemic. Thank you so much for this wonderful honor.
Congratulations to Kat and to Nicole. What an awesome accomplishment. Now it's time for our final award. Oh my God, so already? I don't want to leave you. Okay, what am I seeming clingy? Probably, but anyway, okay, fine, we'll go. Let's welcome Carolyn Ferguson. The 2020 Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award winner is here right now to honor the 2021 recipient.
As the 2020 recipient, I am honored to present the 2021 Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award, the highest individual award bestowed by SMPS. The Marketing Achievement Award recognizes a marketing leader for exemplary career achievements in the areas of research, education, professional leadership, marketing communications, and innovative programs, and for lasting contribution in our industries. Weld Cox was a pioneer in the field of professional marketing services, a founder of SMPS, and is the second recipient of the Marketing Achievement Award. 29 individuals have been recognized to date with this award. This year, we honor the 30th and celebrate the achievements of this most deserving honoree. Many called him a valued peer, a trusted mentor, a family man, and most importantly, a man of service and honor. I am privileged to call him my friend, and the 2021 recipient of the Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award is Tom Smith.
Advocate, innovator, visionary. Tom's service to marketers and business developers has been a defining hallmark throughout his career. He's a true role model who consistently walks the talk of a servant leader. This defining characteristic has helped the society, the entire profession, and so many people for close to 40 years. Tom's commitment to service began at a young age, first as an Eagle Scout, then president of his senior class. After high school, he enlisted in the United States Air Force, serving during the Vietnam War and returning to complete a bachelor's degree in social ecology. Upon graduating with a master's from UCLA, Tom began working as a regional environmental planner for the Southern California Association of Governments. The lessons learned from his varied marketing and business development experience guided Tom when he formed and led two successful firms. They employed more than 150 professionals and served 500 clients, with both growing into multi-office powerhouses. In January 2014, when the firm was formally acquired, Tom retired and provided transitional consulting services through the end of that year. Tom's service throughout SMPS has been also endless, with leadership positions at all levels. He has been an advisor to 19 society presidents and 21 chapter presidents, and has developed more than 20 educational programs for society chapters. His other accomplishments include contributing to the founding of Marketer Magazine, supporting the creation of My SMPS, and overseeing development of research-based publications that became the foundation for documenting the SMPS domains of practice. Tom also successfully advocated for funding for primary research for the SMPS Foundation and was integral in the effort to research and develop the CPSM exam. Although retired, Tom's involvement in SMPS continues, and his strong leadership, entrepreneurial spirit, and vision continue to be admired by all. Advocate, innovator, visionary. Thomas E. Smith, the 2021 Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award recipient.
Thank you, Carolyn. This feels a bit like the Academy Awards, but don't worry, I won't be giving any political commentary. Carolyn, receiving this from you means a lot to me. When we served on the Society board in 2009, 2010, when I was president and you were president-elect, the Society was facing challenging times after the economic meltdown of 2008. I remember thinking as I passed the ceremonial gavel that under your passionate leadership, SMPS would rebound to even higher levels of member engagement. And it has. Thank you, my friend. The Weld Cox Marketing Achievement Award process is humbling on so many levels. This award is a capstone to my 37 years as an SMPS member and leader. In reflecting on my journey through SMPS, I realized that many activities and leadership opportunities seemed coincidental and to appear out of nowhere. But of course, that can't be true. The New Age writer Deepak Chopra has said, "Coincidences are not accidents, but signals from the universe which can guide us toward our true destiny." My destiny seems to have been framed through service to others, and SMPS provided many opportunities. I see now that my penchant for service provided opportunities to me that others might have missed. My experiences in scouting, no doubt, reinforced the value of service to others. My dad's World War II experience on D-Day and afterwards, and my own military service during the Vietnam War, further opened my eyes to the value of service to our great country. Another reflection relates to my experience as a technical professional and business owner. I initially found SMPS because in 1984, my partners designated me to be the company marketer. I'm sure many of you have found yourself in a similar circumstance. What do I do now? Since I had no experience or training in marketing or business development, I went searching for what I needed. There was no internet searching in those days. I was lucky to find the Los Angeles SMPS chapter. After attending my first event, I was hooked. The incredible energy and supporting atmosphere that I experienced at that first meeting was a continuing source of energy as I moved through my SMPS journey. And so my challenge to all SMPS members is this: embrace challenges and opportunities, whether coincidental or not. You might just find, as I did, that they will lead you to some interesting and rewarding experiences. As hockey legend Wayne Gretzky said a few years ago, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't be afraid to take some risks. Of course, I wouldn't be here accepting this award without the help of an amazing group of SMPS friends who helped me and kept the submittal package on track over the many months of its preparation. The day-to-day group included Frank Lippert, Dana Burks, Donna Corlew, and the very talented marketing manager, Leslie Kokoris. Leslie's talents generated the design and structure of the submittal. Red Team reviewers Barbara Schuck, Karen Courtney, and Kevin Hebblethwaite provided critical suggestions for improvement as we moved toward the submittal deadline. Thank you, friends. Critical input was also provided by a group of special SMPS friends and business associates who wrote supporting letters. Not surprisingly, some of those friendships began during my earliest years in SMPS. My journey to this place and time would not have been possible without the encouragement of Carla Thompson, Craig Park, Dana Burks, Julie Lewers, Karen Courtney, Mike Riley, Terry Vitar, and the late Ron Garikas. And so thank you to these special friends. Thanks also to 17 other important friends not already mentioned who provided testimony and support. I don't have time to mention them, but I'll reach out to them separately. You know who you are. And of course, I can't forget headquarters staff who provided historical data and information when I found my memory and my record keeping lacking. Special thanks to Michael Geary, Tina Myers, Molly Delerta, and Christine Chiricella. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Lorraine, my life's partner of nearly 49 years, and our kids, Julia, Anna, and Tony, for supporting my way from the family, as well as the many people in SMPS and in the larger AEC community who have supported me throughout my career as I served our very special society. Thank you for this honorable award.
Well, that's it. It's the evening of excellence. Congrats to all the winners. Thanks for joining us. I mean, this is our third year. Is this like all this was too short, you know? I mean, come on, you're not taking me out for a longer date at this point. I mean, buying me something more expensive. Come on, SMPS. All right, anyway, look, be sure to stick around for the after party. I can't wait to see you in person. Cheers to all the winners. SMPS, I love you, from my mother-in-law's place here in Michigan. You know, it's a long story, folks. Anyway, I can't wait to see you in person in 2022. Bye, everybody. SMPS, congrats.